guys, it's Nick. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping safe and well. I'm running a little bit late this morning. It's my boy's first day at primary school today, so I had to go with Haley to drop him off. It's a big day. So I'm just heading up the field, going to catch up with Dad. He's out with the Dyna-Drive, the bit of kit that we had going in my last video when we were working some stubble ground. He's going over some ground that we cultivated last week, sort of try and knock it about a little bit. So we'll go and catch up with him and see how he's getting on. How's it going?
Not bad actually, it's quite rough here. It's doing a really good job. It's a hell of a bit of kit. Just hope it holds out. We've got more grease in it later on. The aircon is giving out.
The aircon's giving out. Oh no.
I've got hold of Fred the Fridge.
Fred the Fridge coming out, that's what we call him.
Fred the Fridge is coming out at 1:30. It's perfect timing.
So it's doing an alright job then, is it?
I think it's doing a better job than you think. The subsoiler has pushed it down. So you've got these sort of football size, well, look here, fairly big pods. Okay?
Yeah.
And it's quite rough actually if you look across there. You look at this, it still looks quite rough I bet, but it's a hell of a lot better.
And this is where you've been over it?
Yeah, and I think the field's level for spraying purposes there. But one stage down for more black grass to grow, isn't it?
Yeah.
It might catch the rain better than that. I think it's worth doing this 50 acres. It's 50 acres, isn't it?
Yeah.
At the very least up here. There's 100 acres up here, but I think it's 50 acres in particular. It's actually too rough to spray. I think we've got it. I don't think it's disturbing it too much. It can work better after a rain.
It needs to rain. It's dry out here.
It's actually much better than what you think. It's a little bit rough on the operating, but go the same way, it's not too bad.
Yeah, go the same way as the subsoiler. Yeah, you want me to take over, I expect?
I wouldn't mind, yeah. But here's particularly bad, Nick, here, so you can sort of see this hollow bit has always been rough.
Well, it's doing something, isn't it?
Oh, it's too more than you think.
Look at that dust though, it's dry, isn't it?
Too dry.
Bring the roads down a little bit.
Yeah. You'll feel it now, Nick, doing some good. And if you look at where you are behind you and see the difference,
yeah.
What are you thinking as well? If you were spraying this, say this screened up with black grass without doing this, it's pretty rough on the sprayer, wouldn't it? We've used a chisel plough, haven't we?
Yeah.
And then we've crossed it with the subsoil just a little depth below that. And you'd think it'd be reasonably level, but it's not as level as you think.
Are you off then?
I'm off, Nick.
Leave it with me, I'll crack on. You've had enough?
Yeah, so you'll bring it back lunchtime for aircon?
I'll bring it back lunchtime for the aircon, man, yeah. See you later. It's dusty, very dry, and the aircon isn't working right, getting pretty hot in here. Just happened to pack out, wouldn't it, right when the weather starts to get warm. It's been pretty muggy for the last couple of days, so yeah, got Fred the Fridge coming, which is good. We call him Fred the Fridge. His name isn't even Fred, so yeah, aircon Fred or Fred the Fridge, that's what we call him. He'll be here soon to have a look at it, so I'll probably get the tractor back soon, let it cool down, ready for him to have a look at it. Thought I'd leave the Dyna-Drive here up in the field. It's pretty wide on the road, it's not really worth the hassle. Every time there's a car coming towards you, you've got to pull over. May as well leave it here, it's not the end of the world to just hook it back on when the tractor comes back. Diesel. We've had a few diesel issues, haven't we?
We've had a couple, and we've heard a few reports actually that the red diesel people are getting is not up to spec and causing filter issues. In fact, down to our local Sharmans, they've had a real run on filters. We've had a fuel delivery, but we popped in this additive.
Gas Oil Supreme.
This Exocet. What we're going to do now is change the filter on this, because this tank isn't that old, but if you peer around there, you'll see the filter. I know there's a dent in it, but you've tried to get it off.
That's because I tried to get it off. With the strap, didn't have the ratchet. I've got the ratchet now.
We've never changed this filter, so
no.
We're going to do that.
Well, we had an issue with the teleporter, telehandler.
Telehandler, a little bit of fading.
Yeah.
And the old 7710. We're scrupulously clean with diesel. We're clean as you can.
Oh yeah.
be.
Yeah, we're very.
But we can't be certain of what the deliveries are like. You've got to presume they're okay, unless you test that each load as they come.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. No, we're scrupulous, aren't we?
When we had the older tanks, and every farm has the older tanks, we had some really old tanks, and they could have been suspect. We've had these, they're not brand new, they're 7 years old now. I expect really that filter ought to have been changed.
Well, we can change it now. We'll change it now while Fred the Fridge is doing the TM. He's
yes, he's having a go at the
in the workshop. A day like today,
yeah,
so I've had to stop field work for the aircon.
Yeah, it was over lunch, so it's fine.
It was over lunch, plus I would have carried on with it. It's just that you got Fred the Fridge here.
Yeah,
so just for those of you wondering, I would have carried on and sweated.
We always have EN 590 rather than just gas oil, so that's sort of one up. That's tight, mate.
That is tight.
It's going. Well,
we're there.
Do you want a bucket?
We want a bucket. I said, is it going to leak? You said no. Yeah, pop that down there.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Should have done that to begin with. Right, yeah.
Hi-fi. This filter also doubles as a stereo speaker.
Yes. You put two of those in the cabs, can't you?
Oh dear.
Don't worry, it's caught most of it.
It didn't go on me, that's the main thing. So that's the worst thing with diesel, is if you get it on you, and you're in the tractor all day, you just smell it for the rest of the day.
Worse, is there?
Nothing worse.
So, is it the same? Oh, it's the same.
It's the same.
Same thread size.
Looks it.
After 7 years, it probably should be changed.
Yeah, I think we've done the right thing by changing it.
It's these modern engines even.
Engines? Modern engines?
Modern engines.
It's modern engines. Yeah, these modern engines, they...
That's not quite thought out. It's going.
Yeah, it's got this on zero.
Yeah.
I think that's all we can do for now.
I think it is. Okay.
Right, we're off to farm 2 to, what am I doing? You're taking me to pick the teleporter up, bring the teleporter back.
You're bringing the teleporter back home. Well, I was moving bales yesterday, helping your cousin Will's out. Got those all sorted, all loaded up, and I was on the way home, and I got out of the gate, I went along, and I realised she wasn't revving quite as much.
Yeah, we have been having a bit of a problem with it, like we said.
I thought this diesel thing was sort of back. In fairness, we haven't changed filters, because Ray wasn't convinced it is the filters. Persevered along the road, and the revs actually dropped off, and I thought, this is not good.
No.
So I'm going back. So I turned round, and I went back to base. I spoke to Ian from Sharmans. He's got the code flashed up. That flashed up with you, didn't it?
Yeah, I think it's more of an electrical fault than a
yeah. So what we're trying to say now is that we're fairly sure it's not. We haven't got this diesel problem at all.
Well, like we said, we are very clean with diesel, aren't we? So Ray said to me about the teleporter, the JCB said, I bet it will go this morning. And I said, why is that, Ray? He says he reckons it's only happening when it gets hot.
And he's right, because I've tried it, haven't I?
You tried it this morning?
I came over to see. Yesterday she'd only left to 1500 RPM and eventually 1200. But what was strange about it, it wasn't fluctuating, it was 1500. Exactly.
Yeah.
Or 1200. It wasn't like diesel where you would probably get full revs momentarily and then dribble off.
Yeah.
It was sort of
like where you can tell there's air in the system.
Yeah. I saw all block filter.
Yeah.
I think what we're trying to say here is I don't think we've got a dirty fuel problem.
No, I thought we did at first.
I did.
Because we had the issue with the 7.7 and the JCB.
And then we heard this from these reports that diesel, not up to spec or something.
That's Will.
Is that Will?
Is that Will?
No,
I thought it was a Bailey trailer. It's it's John Deere though. So yeah, we'll get it back.
We'll do that. I think we're okay for fuel, and fuel is we'll keep it clean if you can. It gets mucky at the best of times, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Tanks lifting tops off. muck blowing in.
There's Will. Is he getting the? He's getting the last of the bales, isn't he?
Yeah, they're inside the shed. There's 20 bales in there.
Just one more load then.
He just popped them there for quickness, I think.
His loader's a bit squeaky. Hey, well, how we doing? Well, everyone's going to love this. This is bonus Bailey trailer footage, this is.
You know what you missed?
What's that?
New Holland Combine.
Oh, yeah, New Holland Combine?
New Holland Combine, but...
Doing your barley?
Yeah, the thing that you would have loved about it, it had a Ford badge on it.
And Ford did it?
Yeah, because it was in that crossover, mate.
That's awesome.
In the 80s, early 90s, I don't know what year it was. What are we going to do?
Say hello to YouTube, Ted. He's not bothered, is he? He's not bothered. So all your barley's in now?
All about it in.
Awesome,
yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're all good. How are you?
All good, I'm in for that teleporter. Dad's dropped me off and buggered off. Yeah.
And we just ran into each other. We're good?
Nearly, we're good.
Farming away?
Farming away.
You finished harvest,
Finished harvest last week, yeah.
We finished hay now. I finished my hay yesterday. I had like all the breakdowns in the world yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had like a baler.
They always happen at once, don't they?
Yeah, this had a flat tyre. Yeah, oh god, yeah, it was an absolute
This is the last of the straw from farm 2 then.
This is the last of Nick's farm straw.
Hashtag.
It gets a premium because it's Nick's.
Yeah.
Every bale smells like you.
It smells like me.
There was one thing from the video that we probably should put in. Is just she'll know what it's about. It's just a little thank you to Cousin Ruth.
To Cousin Ruth. Yes. Are we going to admit on screen what happened then?
I think we should. Yeah.
Our Cousin Ruth helped us out, didn't she?
Our Cousin Ruth helped us out. Yeah, because I didn't do a ratchet. I did do a ratchet strap. I don't know why.
I was driving the trailer.
Two bales fell off the back of Nick's trailer.
4 bales.
4 bales fell off.
4 bales fell off my trailer.
Yeah, and it was. I don't know why we didn't put ratchet straps around it, but they fell off. They fell off at the gateway.
The gateway.
Fine.
Yeah.
But I needed to catch up with you to tell you, and I couldn't catch up with you in my tractor. So Ruth, just my cousin Ruth, your cousin Ruth.
Your cousin, my cousin,
both
another cousin.
She's awesome. She turned up right at the right point, and then I drove after you and was like, you're down 2 bales. But the rest were fine.
The rest were fine. The rest were fine. So shout out to Ruth.
Yeah,
Thank
shout
you,
out to Ruth. And 0 points for us for ratchet strap. For me.
For you? You ratchet strapped it, I just drove it.
Yeah. I did it all uptight. I don't know why.
It's because, Will, you've been so used to this Bailey trailer.
I got lazy.
You got too used to that trailer, haven't you?
I got too used to this trailer, man. So like, yeah, I'm like ratchet straps just it just looked like a foreign language textbook to me, mate. I don't know what happened. I think it just hit a bump on the way out, and they went over. They just went off.
They went off.
Someone on your YouTube comments, quite rightly, keeps saying that my loader's squeaking and I need to grease it.
I think I just said on screen, on camera, yeah.
Yeah, it squeaks like hell, right? It does. And after he said it the first time, which was months ago, I greased the hell out of it. And it still squeaks, and I don't know why. And I feel that it's on this side, and I feel I'm going to have to take something apart. You can see, like, there's all grease in there. And there's, like, on the other side, there's like a metal plate with a bolt, and a rubber washer, and I think it's one of those rubber washers on the other. You can't see it's on the other side of the radar. I think it's one of those that's just squeaking. It's got a bit of water in or a bit of grease and shouldn't have a bit of grease. But I will. It's not that I haven't greased the loader. You're
just clearing that up for everybody.
I'm just clearing that up because I'm never going to write in the YouTube comments. It's like when people ask me to do a YouTube channel. I'm really lazy. I work hard and everything, but when I get home, I just sort of want to don't. I'm good with Instagram because I'm like, boom, take a picture, put some tunes with it. Up it goes.
Yeah. Follow Will on Instagram.
Follow me on Instagram. Redhill.farm.
Redhill.farm.
Important.
That dot is
some
important.
Other person without the dot got there first.
No.
I know.
I'll
probably have to find them.
Can't you do Redhill Farms with a Z?
I definitely should have done.
You should do that. Redhill.farms. Go check Will out. See you later, mate.
Bye, Nick. Ted says, like and subscribe. Okay, like, subscribe, bell, notifications.
Thanks, Ted.